All right. Thanks for coming to Tabata class today. Today we'll be doing a lot of cardio-based moves, but you do not need to have any equipment. A yoga mat is optional because we will be doing some stuff on the floor where your hands will be on the floor. So if you need a yoga mat for that, go for it. But otherwise, it's going to be pretty much no equipment. It'll be a faster pace class, and it'll be a lot of cardio. If you're not familiar with Tabata style class, it is 20 seconds of work followed by 10 seconds of rest. And we continue that format throughout the entire 30 minutes. It's a lot of fun, a lot of energy, and I'm going to start the playlist and the timer. Here we go. So let's start off with a warm-up. We'll start off with a hamstring stretch. So point that right toe up.
2, 1, work.
And now left. And you can hear the music is going to tell us when to stop and when to start. Good.
2, 1, stop.
And rest. So now we have our 10-second rest. And next exercise, we're going to go into a sunrise squat. So hands up like that. Nice wide base. Dropping those hips back and come up, squeezing your glutes, pressing through your heels every single repetition. Awesome. Keep that core engaged so your back is nice and flat. Awesome. And now we're going to go into a hamstring curl when he tells us to start. So going back and forth with our arms, and then bring your heels up to your glutes. It'll be a nice 5-minute warm-up here. And the moves will start getting a little bit more advanced throughout the warm-up. So by the end of the warm-up, your heart rate will be up.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Awesome. Kelly needs a break from shoveling. See that?
2, 1, go.
Awesome. Now bring your arms out and rotate them up. Just getting some movement through that upper body. Awesome. Keep those going.
3, 2, 1.
Awesome.
Stop.
And now, next move, we'll go into those single alternating jumping jacks. So left leg, right leg, just like that.
1, work.
Yes, if you're coming from Minnesota, we got plenty of snow. We're doing a snow day special event here on our YouTube channel. 3 classes today, so pick and choose which one you want to do. Good.
2, 1, stop.
Okay, next one, we'll be doing some high knees. So you can either do a march, coming off to that toe like so, or you can do more of a faster pace, driving that knee up. Whatever version you want to do is perfectly fine. Keeping that core engaged, especially as you're bringing those knees up towards your chest, squeezing your abs. Almost treat it like a standing crunch. And now, instead of those side-to-side jumping jacks, we're going to go a full jumping jack. Good.
1, stop.
And relax. All right, we'll do another last warm-up move. We're going to go right back into those marches, but I want you to pick up the pace. Start picking up that foot speed and do more of an actual high knee rather than a march. Just advancing the move a little bit to pick up that heart rate, because we're going to hit into the meat of the workout here very soon.
3, 2, 1, stop. Recover.
Okay, we got a 1-minute recovery here. So, first 2 sets of exercises. We're gonna go from one exercise to the next. 20 seconds on, 10-second rest, 20 seconds on. We'll repeat that cycle with these 2 exercises 4 full times. The first move we're gonna do is a star jack. So you're gonna start with your hands in front, back nice and flat. You're gonna jump up, extending those hips forward, so you're gonna feel that through your glutes, and come back down. Just like that. You can do that full jump, or you can go side to side, more of a lower impact, pace yourself style of star jack. After that, you're gonna do that for 20 seconds, 10-second rest, go down for the next 20 seconds. So you're gonna be up, down, up, down, up, down. You're gonna be going into that mountain climber, just like that. You can do slow and controlled, or you can do more of a faster pace. You can also put your hands on an elevated surface like a couch if that's a little bit too much of a plank position for you. Doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do of that mountain climber is up to you. But here, let's begin with those star jacks. Your glutes and your heart rate are going to be feeling great at the end of this round of those star jacks. Okay, now go to the floor or go to an elevated surface like a couch, countertop, whatever, and get ready for those mountain climbers. Core is engaged, back is nice and flat. We don't have our glutes up here like that. You want to be down right here. Keeping that core really firing the entire time.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Good. All right. That's round 1 of those 2 exercises. We got 3 more. Keep it up.
3, 2, 1, work.
Now with the star jack as well, you can also, for a little bit more of a challenge, put your hands behind your knees. It really forces you to go down further with this style.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Good work. All right, mountain climbers, here we come. If your wrist starts to hurt in any sort of way,
3,
go up on your fists like that.
1, go.
And once again, you can take any breaks throughout this 20 seconds. You can go a slow mountain climber or fast one. That fast version is going to be more of that cardio move. Slow and controlled is going to be more of like a strength core move.
Stop.
Good. Need a drink of water here. That's what the 10 seconds is for. Sips of water.
1,
Let's go. Make sure you're standing up with that star jack. That's going to help initiate those glutes a lot more, activate those glutes. Standing all the way up when you're jumping up.
3,
Back is nice and flat.
stop.
Good. All right. Mountain climbers, here we come. I'm going to elevate my hands a little bit more.
1, go.
And this can also be done from like a countertop, from a sofa, just like what I'm doing. It really is not a lower impact version of that move. That mountain climber, so you don't have to get all the way down to the floor. You can kind of be more at an angle, a little bit more manageable if you're starting to feel that fatigue throughout your core.
3,
All right, here we go. Last round.
work.
Drop those hips back and fully extend every jump. And you can also do that alternating version as well. If you start to get the fatigue, maybe tone it down to this, because hey, we got 5 rounds full of 2 different exercises. So you got plenty of workout ahead of you.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, last time we're doing mountain climbers today. Make it count. How many knee drives can you get in this last 20 seconds?
3, 2, 1, stop.
Good work.
Recover for 1 minute.
All right, we got 1 minute. In that 1 minute, I'll show you what we're doing next. So, I like to call this the in, out, out, or you can call it a ladder drill. Pretend there's like a ladder going up right in front of you on the ground. You're gonna take both feet, we'll go inside the ladder, and then both feet outside the ladder, getting that arm drive involved. Now, the great thing about this is you can do more of just a step, more of like a easy going pace. You can pick up the speed, more work on foot speed, or you can do the higher impact version, really driving that knee up towards your chest. Okay, you can do that for those 3 versions for the in, out, out. After that, you're gonna be doing a Superman. So, one leg forward, going out, arms back out, back in, like that. Alternating feet. This is more of a strength move. Bringing your hands to your sides, rotating them up, back down, and stand up, pressing through that heel. It's more of a balance strength move, but you'll be getting your heart rate up for that in, out, out,
3,
followed with a nice strength move. Here we go.
work.
Now, have that arm drive forward every single time you take a step. Even if you're doing that kind of that lower speed, that more steady pace, still bring those arms
3,
past your hips
1,
and have your arms going forward, not side to side. Don't want to waste energy going side to side like that. All right, Superman, Superwoman, here we come. Pressing up, keeping that weight distributed on your heel of that leg. That's forward, because that's going to help target your glutes a lot more if you have your weight distributed onto the heel of your foot rather than the toes or the ball of your feet. All right, in, out, out, here we come, round 2. And maybe pick up the pace a little bit. If you're kind of doing that slower, steady version, pick it up a little bit. How about every single one of these 4 rounds for this exercise? Try to pick up the pace rather than starting off really high and then slowly tiring yourself out. Start slow and build from there.
3,
Let's go with those Supermans. Superman, Superwoman. Here we come. Wonder Woman, I think, is the DC version of that. So Superman or Wonder Woman, either way, you're flying through the sky, keeping that balance on that down leg. Good. All right, now, what I want you to do for this next one is the ladder's on the side of you, right? So you're bringing both feet on the inside, and then on the other side, on the inside, on the other side. There you go. It's a little coordination exercise as well. Trying to get that muscle memory down with this. All right, and to the Superman, Wonder Woman, here we come.
2, 1,
Left leg forwards for starters. Weight distributed on your heels. Bring it up and down, and onto the right heel. Targeting that right glute, targeting our left glute. Also activating our back muscles here, bringing our arms up every single repetition.
1, stop.
Good, okay, last round of these 2 exercises. Let's go.
3, 2,
And you can either do whatever version of that in, out, out. I'm gonna start both feet on the outside, bring it in, and on the other side. There we go. Arms going forward past our hips every time.
1,
Good. And last round of those Superman, Wonder Woman exercise.
3, 2, 1,
Left foot, and up, and back. Weight onto our heels, targeting that glute complex. Also keeping those shoulder blades together, working on that mid-back area.
Recover for 1 minute.
All right, good. Next two exercises. So as you're recovering for this minute, I'll show you the next two. What you'll do, you start up with the power jack. So we start up like a pencil, hands together. We drop down into like a sumo squat, and then we jump back up. You can do that full jump version, or you can go side to side, or the lower impact on the joints version of this. Just be nice and steady, slow and steady, going side to side. You can always go at whatever pace you want to go, regardless of what style of power jack you are doing. After that, we go down to the floor again, and we're gonna do a 20-second plank. You can go up on your hands, you can go down on your elbows. This is more the higher impact version. You can also, if you want, do a plank jack. You're going like that, or shoulder taps. You can kind of switch up what style of plank you're doing through the four sets of the plank. So it's up to you. Now let's go into those power jacks. One of my favorite exercises coming up right here. Start up like a pencil.
3,
There we go.
1, work.
And drop. There we go. He really kept us waiting there. Felt longer than the 10-second intro. But here we go. We're back at it. Really opening up your hips every single time you drop down. Keep this up.
1, stop.
Good. And now onto those planks. I'm just going to start on a normal elbow plank and not do any sort of movement for this first round.
Go.
You can also go up on your hands or going up and down on your hands like that, if that's something you want to do. The great thing about a plank is you can make it as high impact or as low impact as you possibly want.
3, 2,
Core engaged, back nice and flat. Don't let those hips come up towards the sky. All right, power jacks up and down, up and down. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, work.
Drop down. Pick up that pace. Remember what I said earlier? Start slow and then pick up. Get that movement down
3,
and then pick up the pace. End strong rather than end fatigued. Here we go, planks. I'm gonna start with that plank jack
3,
now.
2,
So feet together,
go.
feet out, back in. If you're doing this version, it's very important that you keep those abs engaged the entire time. You don't want any hip shift forward. It's gonna hurt that lower back.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Good. All right, 2 more rounds of these 2 exercises. So give it what you got here.
3,
Power jacks, here we
2,
come.
1, work.
Dropping down. Once again, you can always go side to side. And notice from those planks and into these power jacks, you might start feeling this into your shoulders as well,
1,
which is exactly what we want. Getting a little shoulder burn with the entire cardio strength-based moves.
3, 2, 1, go.
And I'm gonna go into those shoulder taps. If you're doing this, be sure you keep those hips level. You don't want any rotation with those hips. No twisting, just square, hips square, facing forward.
3, 2, 1, stop.
All right, last round. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, work.
Always dropping those hips back, keeping that back nice and flat. As we start to get fatigued, it's gonna be harder and harder to do. Don't drop down as far, or just do that alternating version. Finish strong here. It's the last time we're doing it.
1, Stop.
Awesome. And now into that plank. Always, whatever style of plank you want to do. Maybe try the more advanced style.
1, go.
If you haven't, you can always combine the two. Maybe you want to go down on your hands, do a plank jack, and down on your hands again. Want to do whatever version that is challenging, but
3,
not too challenging.
1.
It's where you're starting to sacrifice form for it. All right. Whew. Much needed water break here. Okay. Not gonna lie, these next 2 rounds are gonna be a little bit more difficult. You're gonna really pick up that heart rate. Let's end strong, and like I said, you can always go at your own pace. You can always take a rest within those 20 seconds that you need. Start slow and build upon. First exercise we'll be doing is a skater hop, going back and forth, dropping that foot back. You can do the higher impact version of that, or you actually physically touch the floor. That's gonna get a lot more glute activation. Or you can go side to side. No hop. Just going forward, pumping those arms forward the entire time. After that, you're gonna go into reverse lunge. You can do maybe just a quarter lunge, just keeping that body moving. Or you can do a deeper lunge, like that. Or the highest impact, a lunge jump. So whichever version you wanna do is totally fine. Like I said, pace yourself throughout these next 2. They're gonna be difficult.
2, 1, work.
Oh, nice. Love this song. Here we go. Keep that core engaged, back nice and flat,
3,
regardless of what style of skater you're doing. All right, into those reverse lunges or jump lunges.
3, 2,
And the depth
1, go.
is gonna determine the difficulty. So if you're just doing a shallower, that's fine. If you want to do a deeper lunge, that's gonna increase that difficulty. It's gonna activate more muscles. And if you want to do that full version,
3,
squat, or not a squat, a lunge jump. It's up to you. But 3 more of those. 3 more rounds of those 2 exercises. Here we go.
2, 1, work.
Arms, hands past your hips. Go, go, go. You got this. You're on the straightaway in the Olympics. You're a speed skater in the Olympics. Here we go.
2,
Feel that through your quads.
stop.
Feel that through your glutes. All right. Now, those reverse lunges or lunge jumps.
3,
Here we go.
1, go.
I warned you. These last 2 rounds are not going to be easy. It's going to pick up that heart rate. We're going to end workout feeling really great about ourselves. We did a lot in this 30 seconds.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Awesome. All right, 2 more.
3, 2, 1, work.
Go, go, go. Start slow. And pick up that pace.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Awesome. Right, lunge jumps or reverse lunges.
3, 2, 1, go.
Really try to prevent those knees coming forward past your toes on that front leg. So not having to come up here like that, keeping that weight on the front heel when you're doing these.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Good. All right. Last one of these.
3,
And then we got a doozy for you at the end here. Hear me breathing. little bit too much bang for my buck here. Okay.
Stop.
And into those lunge jumps. You got this.
3, 2, 1, go.
Or reverse lunge, whatever. You can start with the lunge jumps. Maybe then go into a reverse lunge. Or progress your way through that extra, the 20 seconds. Starts and strong here.
3, 2, 1, stop. Recover for 1 minute.
Much needed recovery here. Take a drink of water. All right, our next two exercises. What's Tabata and what's high intensity interval training without burpees? Does not count as interval training. You don't do burpees. Not the case. But I love burpees and I always try to include them in any sort of exercise class. So whichever version of burpee you want to do, you can go down on your hands, nice and slow and controlled, marching back, marching forward, and standing up. That's that lower impact. You can also do feet back and forward, standing up, feet back, forward with a jump, feet back, push up, forward and jump. Any version of those four, or interweaving, you can do a march into a jump. It's up to you. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Just keep that core engaged. It's gonna help protect that lower back. And then we'll be doing a squat with punches. So 1 squat to 4 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squat, 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be our other exercise. All right, burpees, here we come. Once again, maybe start slow and controlled, and then start to pick up that pace.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Good. And now, 2 squats with 4 punches.
3,
And it can be a quarter squat. Maybe you just want to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The depth of that squat is completely up to you. But try to pick up the pace with that. So you're going at a decent speed.
3,
It's more of a power cardio move than it is slow and controlled. Burpees, here we come.
3, 2, 1, work.
And maybe if you did that marching version, try the hop version of it. So standing up still, bringing your feet back. Throw a push up in every once in a while.
3,
Dealer's choice.
1, stop.
Completely up to you at the pace and style of burpee that you want to do. You're here already, just move. That's all you got to do. 1, 2 squats, 1, 2, 3, 4 punches. 1, 2 squats, 1, 2, 3, 4 punches. Good. Pick up that pace now. Keeping that core engaged so your back stays nice and flat. As you start getting tired, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Just bring those hips back. Push those hips back up through your heels and go into those punches. Here we go, 2 more rounds.
1, work.
Good.
Stop.
All right, squats to punches. 2 squats to 4 punches.
3, 2, 1, go.
And start to pick up that pace. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good.
1, stop.
Perfect. All right. Last round of burpees. Thank goodness, right?
3, 2, 1, work.
Awesome. And last exercise. Here we come.
3, 2, 1, go.
Make it count though. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it up. You got this. And strong here.
3, 2, 1, stop. Recover for 1 minute.
We're gonna recover a lot longer than 1 minute. Join our yoga class with Anna coming up here at 1 o'clock Central Time. It'll be a nice little finisher to what we just did. You started off with Kyle with strength, you put in a little cardio, and now stretch it out, recover. You've earned it. Let's go. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.